the time to pass me by. Binging in my sentimental mind. Still holding my feelings in. I'm still wondering if you care. I was taken so for granted. Do you even believe it when the words fall? Words fall. Words fall. Do you even believe it when the words fall? Words fall. Just say it. Tendency was sharpening your knife. Acting like you out, you breathing life. Crayons is in the end. Make sure you learn my lessons. My trust is permanent damage. Do you even believe it when the words fall? Words fall. Words fall. Do you even believe it when the words fall? Words fall. Just say it.
And this is how our Low family does Low Hay during Chinese New Year. It started about 6 years ago.
بیننده میباشیم و بازیکن‌های افغان هم در تیم‌ها هستند که قبلا هم ما یادآوری کردیم، اما ای که در تیم‌ها امشب کیها هستند و کیها نیستند هم کنیم.
بله په دواړو لوبډلو کې کوم تغییر نه دی راغلی. په مراټا عربینز کې هماغه لوبډله او دغه ډول د ډیلي بولز هم هماغه پرونی لوبډله، ځکه دواړو لوبډلو خپلې سیالۍ ګټلې وې. ډیلي بولز وکولی سو تېره شپه بنګلا ټایګرز ته ماته ورکړي او دغه ډول مراټا عربینز لوبډلې وکولی سوله چې ډکن ګلاډیټرز لوبډلې ته ماته ورکړي. ډکن البته بلې لوبډلې ته یې ماته ورکړې بخښنې سره، خو دواړه په ځان باوري لوبډلې دي. بریسي او نن دواړه په ځان باوري لوبډلې دي. ترلاسه کړي نو حد اقل تر 130 باید لوړې منډې جوړې کړي تر څو وکولی شي مقابل لوبډلې ته یو سرخوږی جوړ کړي، ځکه هغوی تېره شپه ډېره ښه سیالۍ وکړله او ډېره ښه یې لوبه وګټله.
ماراتا با 5 ویکت برنده شد که در مقابل ناردن واریورز بود. همچنان دیلی بولز هم با 7 ویکت برنده شد از بنگلا تایگرز. امشب هر دو تیم با استقامت اینجا آمدن، هر دو تیم بسیار قوی که با یک برد که در گذشته داشتن یا شب گذشته داشتن امشب آمدن. ای که ای بازیکن‌ها و این تیم‌ها چه رقم بازی میکنن، با کدام استراتژی میان، این کموتم مربوط به این میشه. البته شانس چنان که تاس کی بود و چه رقم بازی میکنن، ولی اگه شانس بیارن میتونه تغییرات هم ایجاد بکنن. مثل که ما دیدیم دیدی باز تاس را برد اولا بالینگ میکنن و این شانس بیشتر برشان میاره که امشب برنده باشن. چون ما بازی قبلی را تمام که نگاه کردیم و دیدیم شانس بیشتر با کسی یار بود که اول بازی کرد.
بله همداسته. او که راځو د لوبډلو هغه جوړښت یا هغه پرتلې ته که راسو، نو په بیټینګ کې د مراټا عربینز لوبډلې لپاره په تېره سیالۍ کې د نادرن واریرز لوبډلې پر سکلا باندې دروازه منډې عبدالشکور بنګش وکړې چې بهترینه د ټول لوبډلې لپاره ولوبه بهترینه لوبه وکړه او د لوبې غوره لوبغاړی هم راغلی. دغه ډول د ډیلي بولز د لوبډلې بیټینګ ته که بیا راځو، نو رحمان الله ګربز و چې بهترینه انینګز د خپل لوبډلې لپاره ولوبه او چټک کې 140 منډې د خپل لوبډلې لپاره وکړې او هغه و چې لوبډلې وکولی شوه چې د بنګلا ټایګرز لوبډلې غوندې پیاوړې لوبډلې ته ماته ورکړي. نو نن دوه پیاوړې لوبډلې دي، کمزورې لوبډلې نه دي. په بالینګ کې مختار علي د مراټا عربینز لوبډلې لپاره ښه بالینګ ترسره کړې وه. تېره سیالۍ کې یوه وکټ یې هم ترلاسه کړې وه او تقریبا ویلی شو چې 18 نیمې منډې یعنې 19 منډې یې په دوه اورونو کې ورکړې وې. ښه بالینګ یې کړی و.
خب هر دوتاشون تیم‌های که بازیکن‌های قوی دارن، مثل گربز که پیشتر بار ما گفتیم دیویژن و همچنان دارن مثل یک از تیم دیگه هستن. خب تاس را اگه بخوایم دیلی بولز تاس را برده و اول بالینگ انتخاب کرده که تیم مقابل چیکار باید تاس را برده و اول بالینگ انتخاب کرده؟ باید بالینگ اونا بکنن. چه رقم باید بالینگ خوب بالینگ در اونا خوب بازی بکنن، در قسمت بعدی باید متوجه خوب بازی بکنن.
د دوی د مراټا عربینز لوبډلې لوبغاړي عبدالشکور بنګش د مراټا عربینز په حالت کې تېره شپه ډېر زبردست سیالۍ ترسره کړې دي. لوبغاړي جاوید احمدي راځي، جاوید احمدي ډېر کار وکړي، ډېره عجله ونه لري. بلې حوصله وکړي. تېره سیالۍ کې هغه 3 شاټونه چې کوم سره ووهله او بیا اوټ هم سو، دغسې عجله کې یو ډول ښکارېده. نو که نن له حوصلې لوبو کار واخلي او هغه لوز توپونو څخه استفاده وکړي او شکور غوندې لوبه وکړي او دغه ډول د میډل آرډر یا نور توپوهونکي چې د دوی کوم راځي هغه هماغسې د اوپننګ هماغه ستراتیژي کومه ده هغه تعقیب کړي او تر 130 لوړې منډې وکړي. انشاءالله دوی کولی شي چې مقابل لوبډلې ته سرخوږی جوړ کړي.
فکر می‌کنی که این بازی‌ها خصوصا T10 بازی باشه که در او صبر به کار بیایه و صبر داشته باشن، چون 2 اوور است. در 2 اوور باید مسلسل یا پای در پای 6 بگیرن یا هم 4 بگیرن، به خاطر اینکه شانس ندارن.
باید وکړي وهل هم باید وشي، خو دغه شوت د خراب فکر باید وشي چې هغه د شاټ سلیکشن بالکل اټکلي ولاړ نه شي، هغه د شاټ سلیکشن برابر کړي. بیا کولی شي ښه لوبه وکړي، تېز لوبه وکړي. رحمان الله ګربز مې ولیدل چې راغلی څه ډول پیل وکړ، څه ډول سیالي ترسره کړله. یعنې هغه حوصله نه لري، خو د ښه او بد توپ هغه توپیر کوي، ځکه خو بریالی دی همیشه په د لومړۍ لوبه کې یا په ډیبیوشن لوبه کې چې کله دی هم لوبېدلی دی، افغانستان لپاره په 500 اوریزه لوبه کې 220 منډې وکړې په شل اوریز کې البته په لومړۍ نړیواله شل اوریزه لوبه کې 500 وهل په ال پی ال کې په لومړۍ لوبه کې 500 وهل یعنی هر ځل چې په هر لیګ کې په هر ځای کې د خپل لومړۍ لوبه کړې ده البته بهترین ثابت شوی دی او ښه سیالي کړې ده
ولی متاسفانه دیشب متوجه شدی در اینجا که دست گلبز اوگاه شد و همچنان به فیلدینگ و یک بازیکن دیگه هم وقتی که بعد از گلبز آمد دست از هم اوگاه شد یعنی کمک دلهوره شاید داشته باشه این تیم و در طول ازی فکر میکنم که وقتی اینا بازی بکنن نیاز است که خنده میکنی دارید کم کم رژیم بیخی خلاص شده میره نیاز است که قسمی که خودت گفتی حوصله داشته باشن و با استراتژی درست پیش برن شانسش هست که البته شانس هم رایشان یاری نکرده خواسته نبودن ولی میتونن با استراتژی خوب برسن
بله همداسې ده نو ګوربچې د جاوید احمدي لوبه نن ډېر دوستان ورته تمه هم دي خپلو افغان لوبغاړو ته د نن شپې چې کوم لوبغاړي دي یوازې ګوربز هغه دی چې ډېر ښه ځلېدلی په تېره سیالۍ کې نبي هم ښه ځلېدلی ورسره یامین احمدزی هم نبي هم ځلېدلی جاوید احمدي هم ښه نه و ځلېدلی خو نور به د دغه حالت سره ځانونه به یې عیار کړي وي او کولی شي چې هماغه پلان چې دوی د ځان سره لري راخیستی دي هغه په ښه ډول عملي کړي
امشب بالای نبی حساب میشدم بخاطر که در قسمت اول که
تیره شپه هیچ بالینگ ونه کرد
دیشب هم در بالینگ خوب نبود هم در بیتینگ خوب نبود صفر اوت شده بود ولی میشه تغییرات که بخاطر که گاه اوقات بازیکن در فرم نمی باشد تازه میآیند و نبی هم که مانده بود در بازی افغانستان و ایرلندش اشتراک کرده بود به او خاطر که همه خسته هستن شاید به او خاطر تصویر مونده باشه سرش ولی شاید تغییرات امشب ایجاد شده بخاطر که در اول وقتی از پیچ ریپورت دادن اسم نبی رو بردن گفتن بازیکنایی مثل نبی میتونن به این پیچ خوب بازی
بله نبی یو هوښیار بالر دی هغه بیټسمین مطالعه کوي توپوهونکی څاري چې هغه څه پلان لري یا څه په نظر کې لري بیا هماغسې ستراتیژي ځان ته جوړوي او هماغسې بالینګ ترسره کوي دا هغه د بیټسمین په دوه دروي شاټونو باندې د هغه کمزوري او قوي نقطه ځان ته معلوموي او بیا هماغه ضعیفه نقطه چې د هغه یې نیسي یعنې هوښیار بالر دی نبي یو هوښیار بالر یادولی شو او په دې پیچ باندې افریقران ښه ځلېدلی شي نو نن هم د ده لپاره یو ښه چانس دی ځکه سلطان احمد هم موږ ولیده چې ډېر بهترین بالینګ یې وکړ 12 کمینې ورته یو وکټ هم ترلاسه کړل نو نن پر نبي هم حساب کېدلی شي او کېدلی شي چې ښه بالینګ ترسره شي انرژي دې بېخي ولاړه نه بله
خب پس می‌بینیم امشب بیننده می‌باشیم که چرا هم بازی می‌کنه و شاید گپایت هم بشنن
بله
باز تغییرات بیاره
بله همداسې ډیویل براو که څه هم په لومړي اور کې تېره شپه ډېر سره خراب و خو دوهم اور بیا بهترین ترسره کړل ډېر ښه اور یې وکړ د خپلې لوبډلې لپاره نن شپه د ده څخه بیا هم ډېر زیاته توقع ده چې ښه بالینګ وکړي ځکه یو چنجا پیسر سلو میډیم پیسر لوبغاړی دی کېدلی شي چې ښه بالینګ ترسره کړي یو ښه راونډر هم
امشب سر عبدالشکور هم میشه حساب بکنیم به این بازی
یقینا شکور خو تېر سیالۍ کې زبردست میټینګ ترسره کړ د خپل لوبډلې لپاره یو زبردست پیل یې ورته ورکړ نن که د ده سره جاوید هم هماغسې ولاړ شي نو زبردست هدف وټاکي او د لوبډلې د بریا هغه تاداب به کېږي
در این تیم که اسمش بودی شاید ملک نبود دلیلی که اون امشب نیست
د دوی کپټان ناصر مصادق حسین یادونه وکړه چې نن هم جوړ نه دی یا مثلا شاید کوم ځای کې یو خوږ وي یا هم مثلا د ذهني جوړ نه وي مرضي ولري خو مشخصه یې نه کړه ولې چې نن شپه لا هم چمتو نه دی چې سیالۍ ته راسي او سبا شپې ته شعیب ملک هم چمتو کېږي شعیب ملک په تېرو سیزنونو کې د T10 لیگ بهترین سیالۍ کړې دي او دیر ښه ځلېدلی دی
و بازی هم آهسته آهسته شروع میشه ولی پیش از اینکه سمت بازی بریم یک وقفه داریم بعدش میریم سراغ بازی ما رو هم بازی کنیم
از تطبیق آن مواظبت نماید. در افغانستان خپلواکۍ ملي واکمنۍ ځمکنۍ بشپړتیا ساتنه او د افغانستان د خلکو حقوق او ګټې خوندي کړل او د لوی خدای جل شانه د دربار څخه اخیستلو او د ملت په ملاتړ د افغانستان د خلکو پرمختګ او هوسايي په لاره خپلې هڅې جاري وساتو.
Your moods can change like the seasons, and sometimes you need a very specific playlist to match your vibe. Maybe an autumn rainy day playlist, or a winter holiday playlist, or a springtime hip-hop playlist, or a summer beach day playlist. Yeah, we've already made all of those, and more for you. Download the YouTube Music app to find them, the new music streaming app made by YouTube.
Ghazi, Ali, Kami, what a team. How about the Delhi Bulls, Lise? Talk us through them.
Able to kind of nail his Yorkers and Fidel Edwards, he was certainly good with the ball as well. So plenty of stars within the Delhi Bulls.
So it's game number 5. Apologies for the sound. It's game number 5. Apologies for the sound. Desert Air plays havoc at sometimes during this Desert Air plays havoc at sometimes during this dust game. One thing we do have. Two very strong teams, the Arabians and the Bulls. Two very strong teams, the Arabians and the Bulls. This is something of a grudge match. Or so I'm told. We'll see how things play out. So we'll have to wait and see how things play out. Two teams who had very good matches last night. Two teams who had very good matches last night. Day one, enjoyed their day. Day one. And how important do you think it'll be, Lisa, that these guys? How important do you think it'll be, Lisa, that these guys have actually got a game under their sleeve
really
now?
Important. Such a short, it's really important. Such a short competition format, stages from a competition to group stages, and obviously teams only get 3 games there, and obviously teams progress on to the next. So you want to make sure that you win the first game first and foremost, and to win the first game. Talk about the start is really important. Talk about the grudge here is the Arabians. The interesting thing here is the Arabians are the defending champions. A number of the players, Bravo, and a number of the players that have gone over to coaching staff as well that have gone over to Delhi. Or is it the players? Is it the name or is it the players?
Oh, there you go. Does anyone play it bigger than the brand? Does anyone play it bigger than the brand? We'll soon find out. Asked that a couple of days ago. Bravo certainly was asked that a couple of days ago. Hang on, I'm defending against the defending champions. Hang on, I'm the defending champion. Just playing for a different team. Heat and rivalry building up between these two. Heat and rivalry building up between these two. Going to take first use of the white pill. First use of the white pill. Fast, he can indeed bowl fairly on fast. Slippery, he can indeed bowl fairly slippery deliveries. Man on the screen there. Man on the screen there. Certainly started the tournament with a bang yesterday. Certainly started the tournament with a bang yesterday. Play with Gaya Band to all parts. It was brilliant to see. Smashed the ball to all parts. It was brilliant to see. This is yesterday. Some of these shots is yesterday. Some of these shots Stunning display of hitting. We see it all round the ground. We see it all round the ground. The wicket, deep mid wicket, straight behind. So will we see more of that tonight? Super player. So will we see more of that tonight? Straight away, you see he's not exactly a traditional player. Having a look at the first one, free flow of the bat. I'll just go back to what I said at the toss, Lisa. Do you think every team is going to follow this? We win the toss and bowl. Is it easier to chase in a 10-over format?
You certainly think so, but Bangla Tigers, the last game of the first day, they won the toss and batted, and then the dew set in, so it did not work for them. Maybe they were thinking the third game on a pitch that had already been used for 2 games. It's best to bat up front and score as many runs as possible.
Huge hit, he's nicked it, he's gone. Shakur after the brilliance of yesterday. He's not managed to repeat that today. Down the wicket, huge flash. A nick, and that man Andy Flower is a very happy coach.
Ahmed Butt bowled really well in the last game, none for 20 off 2, but what he did was that he was quite happy to bowl that 4th stump line. Yeah, changing probably the lengths that he did, but early on, he's quite happy to bowl that good line at length, something that we don't often see in T10. And because of that, Abdul Shakur, the player of the match in their last fixture, he goes without scoring. The Arabians have lost a wicket without any runs on the board.
I need someone to hold my mind. I need someone to hold my mind.
Laurie Evans came out of the crease, and he starts with a flash as well. A good shot. I don't know whether it's because it's dust. The sun disappearing. Just watch the shape of this ball. Definite away movement, a little under tickle from Shakur.
I need someone
tried to pull the umpires there. Oh no, I didn't mean that. No way.
I feel I can show you, baby, one more
Flower.
time.
My coach for years, England, top bloke, top coach. Always very happy when his bowlers are taking wickets.
I need you, leave me by my side.
It's one thing that we haven't seen, is it? The white ball swing.
I need
So I'm sure Ahmed Butt is there going, great, this is perfect. Wicket in the first over, second delivery, 3 dots.
Yes, Mr. Kibriya. Mr. Kibriya, assalamu alaikum. How are you?
ওয়ালাইকুম আসসালাম ফাতিহা, আমি খুব ভালো আছি এবং আশা করছি তুমি অনেক ভালো আছো। আমি শুরু করার আগে আমি সরি ইনফর্ম করছি, সেটা হচ্ছে ফাতিহা সম্পর্কে আমি আসলে ইনফর্ম হয়ে হচ্ছে আমার ওয়াইফের।
Swing again. Down the ground, gets a single. So they're off the mark, the Arabians. 1 for 1. How would you say that in Australia?
Same way, 1 for 1. It's easy. Just people may not know.
So really, you ain't gonna
when we
hit
start
me
to get
back.
more wickets, more runs.
Now
what's
it's all
going
just
on?
you got me
That's
on
okay.
blast.
Everything's a little bit different
You're
down under.
over it.
Everything's topsy-turvy.
I've been done.
The bottom of the world.
We're so toxic. Can't get
Australia.
enough.
We've got the pick of them in this
Go
box.
and say it like a mantra. You know what you want, do ya? Oh hell no, I won't play the monster. No matter what you tell yourself.
Oh, another play and a miss. That's a good over, good pace. 1 over's gone. It's 1 for 1.
I hear you just thought we could, but we could never be friends. We could never be friends. that's fantastic. Nothing to something and now it's drastic. Don't tell your friends we're so done. It never ends. You having fun. Oh, go and say it like a mantra.
Start for the
You
ball.
know what you want, do ya?
Fidel Edwards. Face one
Oh,
of name.
hell no,
International
I
cricket
don't
for
think
the
I'm
last 15
monster,
years.
no matter what you
Oh,
tell
nicely yesterday.
yourself. I should have known that we could never be friends.
Oh, crunch down the ground. Laurie Evans, no respect for the old timer. The ball's in the slot, straight to the line.
Just a bit of pace difference, isn't there, with Ahmed Butt and Fidel Edwards? Already 60. Butt was able to do this over and so he looked at the ball, the pitch. This time this was up in his arc and he was like, I've got to take advantage.
Yeah, when you're only bowling 2 overs, batsmen don't tend to have a look at you anymore in this form of the game. Again, here we go, Laurie Evans. Has he got a hold of this? Is he going to go all the way? It
Then you
is!
should check out Artist.
Crunching blow over long on.
Well, as soon as he had a swing of that and the sound off the bat, not as crisp
And
as
the
we
license
probably
covers.
or he would have liked, but boy, he got the desired effect. Yeah, he was targeting straight down the ground. I like that. Putting pressure back onto
Go
the
to Artist
bowler. All
now
of a sudden,
and
10
start
runs
creating.
off the first 2 balls of Fidel Edwards over. And already DJ Bravo's run up. They've had a discussion. Pressure on.
I think that discussion will be, look, he's hanging back on your stumps. If you're going to bowl full, we're going to have to change the field. That's what they're doing now. Mid on is running back to long on, just where that ball landed there. About 10 yards in front on the boundary line. Now we see a long on. So good batting from Evans, really manipulating the field. Oh, and this one's crunched down the ground again. The fielder's getting round. Is he underneath it? He's gone! Brilliant captaincy, changed the field. Brilliant from Edwards, took pace off the ball. Laurie Evans couldn't help himself. Went for the big hit down the ground. It looked like a miss hit to me. Long on ran round and took the catch.
Yeah, absolutely change of pace. Rolled his fingers around like an off-cut up. Mohammad Nabi out in the deep. He's not going to drop a simple catch like that. And you should have seen Dwayne Bravo sprint across to Edwards. Yeah, they're absolutely pumped because Laurie Evans, he departs for 11. 2 wickets down, the Arabians for 11.
The Professor, Mohammad Hafiz, the new man in. T10 career strike rate, look at that, 237.5. He's only scored 19 runs, mind. But the strike rate's the all-important thing. Just a single. Bring Hafiz on strike. Let's have a look at that wicket again. Lacey just didn't quite get hold of it, Laurie Evans.
No, he was thinking, great, this is up in my area again, but what he didn't calculate or compute into his system is that there was a change of pace. So went up from a height perspective a little bit more. Distance was lacking this time. And Mohammad Nabi was there to collect the ball comfortably.
Yeah, you saw it just came straight off the bottom.
Assalamu alaikum, dear viewers. Welcome to this live session. এটা স্ট্রিম হচ্ছে in my Facebook page and YouTube channel. আজকে আমরা কথা বলবো about English language arts. Yeah, আমরা deeply focus করব in reading, writing, speaking and presentation skills. আপনারা যারা ইংলিশ শিখতে interested, আপনারা এই প্রোগ্রামটা watch করতে থাকুন. You'll learn a lot from this show. আজকে, to talk about these things, we have a very special guest. She is an author, an education consultant, a teacher, and also an MSc student at Oxford University. She is joining us from all the way from the other side of the Atlantic, and she is joining us from UK, and she is none other than Miss Munzirin Shahid. Miss Munzirin, assalamu alaikum. Apni kemon achen?
Oh, I think it's great that, you know, current players obviously just played for Ireland out here and now been part of the coaching staff. That transfer of information, something that we talk about from senior players as well, travelling around the world, working with the local talent.
I hope যে আজকে যারা যারা লাইভ দেখবে সবাই অনেক কিছু শিখে পজিটিভ এক্সপেরিয়েন্স.
Oh, good bit of fielding down.
Yeah, I'm also really happy that you were able to come, and you're also one of my role models. So.
Wonderful stop, well done, Ravi. It's the end of the second over. Arabians 15 for 2. So the Arabians 15 for 2 after 2 overs. As the sun disappears behind the sand dunes. Brilliant pictures there. Abu Dhabi in the background lit up. A mile of desert and then this gorgeous ground. And Mohammed Hafiz, the professor, on strike.
Really is an oasis, isn't it? This inside ground, just desert absolutely around, and then green, and it's a lush outfield. You know, it's nice to dive on. We've seen the players quite comfortably slide as well. So much water is pumped into this ground.
I like the way they've cut the outfield as well. They've cut it into quadrants. There's our ground staff, dressed in their Coventry City sky blue. Field well placed in the deep. Restrict this, it won't be going to the boundary, just a single.
I like Ahmed Butt. It's the second time that I've really seen him. He travelled with the Pakistan squad and played warm-up matches over in New Zealand and performed well there. You wonder if the 25-year-old is kind of knocking on selection higher honours as well, because his approach, his technique, it's all very simplified, and that's why he's able to execute regularly the right line and length for him to be effective.
Oh, nicely bowled. It's another dot ball. Yeah, they seem to have a bit of a factory that just churns out fast balls. That's brilliant slower ball, dug into the pitch. Knuckleball, I think. It's barely got up over the stumps. Really clever bowling. Yeah, this production line of fast bowlers from Pakistan, don't they? Really specialise in that part of the game. He's also got a magnificent beard. Another slow one. Oh, nearly a run out as well. There's an overthrow, but they won't mind that whatsoever. A round of applause from the coaches. Time bit of thinking. Picked it up, quick turnaround and threw. Well, tried to throw down the stumps.
Yeah, really smart and clever bowling. Another slower delivery. And this is what you want from your big fast bowler, to have the presence of mind to go, yep, I'm going to actually have a go at this. And the slower ball was out the back of the hand. Coaching staff are happy.
Azam Mahmood there as well on the coaching bench. What a team they've got down there. Now this one flicked away. That's disappointing. It was a full toss. Flicked away by Hafiz for 4.
Yeah, he's about to finish his spell and he's disappointed with himself because, yeah, he's absolutely missed his length. You just look at his figures. So impressive. 1 for 7. He's got 1 delivery left. He'll want to finish it off well. Economy rate of 3.82. Here we're talking about T10. And anything under 10, and some of the bowlers out there say anything under 12 is an absolute win. He's going at 3.82. Exceptional bowling.
Well, can he finish it off? Oh, he can as well. Brilliant slower ball, gets to dot. Stunning figures, 1 for 7 from 2 overs for Butt. Arabians 21 for 2. The over's gone, 21 for 2. The Arabians against the Delhi Bulls. It's been a superb start with the ball. Wicket apiece for Butt and Edwards. Butt's 2 overs costing just 3.5 runs an over. So maybe he'll be in charge. He'll be in line for the Dream 11 game-changing moment. Oh, flicked away. Clever batting. 4 runs.
Yeah, the Arabians, they needed to do something different, didn't they? I mean, they've lost 2 wickets, not ideal in the power play, but they need to start finding the boundary. They need to get their skates on. So, yeah, hitting down the ground seemed to be a little bit harder. Ali coming on to bowl, maybe yet use his pace, did exactly that, came on the inside line, fine leg up, took full toll.
So at least hitting down the ground seems quite tricky at the moment. Whether this wicket's just slowed up slightly or the batsmen are expecting a bit more pace before the dew arrives, we don't know. But that 4 flick down on the leg side certainly looked an easier shot to play than the drive down the ground, if that's possible.
Well, in all of these competitions and these formats, and to be honest, we see it even in the test arena now, don't we? The little laps being utilised.
Oh, here we go, straight up in the air. Fielder running round. This will be caught. It is! Nabi takes the catch very easily. And the 3rd wicket falls now for the Arabians.
Yeah. These guys, the Delhi Bulls, they've been able just to understand what length they need to bowl. Very hard to hit down the ground so far. Mohammad Hafiz trying to do that, almost like a baseball swing, just did not get it out of the middle. Ali Khan takes an important wicket. So the Arabians, they've lost their 3rd. Hafiz goes for 5, it's 26 for 3.
Welcome back to Abu Dhabi. Delhi Bulls are on the rampage. Masadik Hussain, the new player for the Maratha Arabians. Lost 3 wickets already, 26 on the board. We're only in the 4th over. Oh, another player missed. Let's have another look at that wicket. Mohammad Hafiz has dug in slightly to the pitch, tried to blast it down the ground. And he ended up skewing it straight in the air.
Yeah, so all of a sudden now the Arabians have lost 3 wickets and they're only in the 4th over. So I'm sure the coaching staff and the players are there going, well, how do I play this? How do I tackle this? Do I keep going hell for leather? We're only 26 runs, but now we've only got 7 wickets in hand. We've got to take what's on offer. Absolutely. They've got to be able to rotate the strike. And if the ball is in their area, they've got to go big. But I don't know if they can take those risks just yet. Some kind of partnership needs to be formed with both of these 2 batsmen.
Well, that's right, because 3 wickets in 3 overs doesn't take a genius to work out. But 10 wickets in 10 overs, you could be all out, bowled out in a 10-over game. I'm sure it will happen. I'm sure it may have happened. But you don't really... Oh, there he is! There's our mate. We've not found out his name yet. He must have a name. Our Delhi Bull. Dave the Delhi Bull. How about that? Lisa's shaking her head at me.
Given that the team is from Delhi, I'm not sure if it's Dave. Dev.
4 overs gone now, 28 for 3. Look away, sorry, I'll start that again. Look away, Arabians fans. Doesn't make nice reading for your team so far. 28 for 3 from 4. And if you're with Dave the Bull from Delhi Bulls, you'll be very happy with how things have gone so far. Kashif Dal taking up the attack. Starts to the wide.
Yeah, he had a bit of a difficult time of it with the ball in hand last game. None for 36 off 2. So bowling a wide the first ball wouldn't give him as much confidence. He's got to land his good line and length. Glad to see that they've gone unchanged as well, the Delhi Bulls. It's all about giving players an opportunity, even though they won.
Oh, a bit of a needless overthrow. It's just played out to backward point. The batsman took a couple of steps down the wicket, but he wasn't going anywhere.
Well, this is where you need your keeper, your fielders. It's Mohammad Nabi, so he knows. He's played enough cricket around the world. Yeah, the batter was certainly in his ground. But now they've leaked away a run. So sometimes it's kind of rare in T10 to get to bowl consecutive balls to the same batter.
Oh, that's nicely bowled. Will that be a dot? Just a bit square leg umpire seeing whether he thinks that's a wide. He doesn't, so nice dot ball. Slow ball bouncer. See him rolling his fingers over that. The attempted uppercut didn't come off. Let's have a look. The batsman might find himself slightly aggrieved with that. Jumping in the air to try and play it. Still went over his noggin.
So will this be the start of the Arabians as they kind of charge towards that 100 mark? They need to get those triple figures.
This one carved away on the offside this time. Ravi Bopara very quickly round with a field. He's looking fitter than ever, Ravi Bopara. Go on, my son.
First paper class brought to you by Kishore Batan. My name is Lala Farhanori and I have been working as a lecturer of English in St. Joseph Higher Secondary School. Those who are following us regularly, you know that we have been covering the topics of English first paper for a long time, and today we are going to learn about a poem written by William Shakespeare.
At the top was exceptional. Delhi Bulls won the toss, elected to bowl, and their bowlers have certainly done the job. But at the top was exceptional. Apart from one delivery that went for a boundary, figures of 1 for 7, you just don't see that in T10 cricket. Edwards joined in with a wicket. As I welcome back Niall O'Brien, the Delhi Bulls looking pretty good. Joined in with a wicket.
Yeah, they're looking very good. Bravo. Good game last night as well. The first couple of balls he said last night, he was very stiff. So he got his radar on, got his Yorkers in nicely. And Matt was excellent. He actually bowled really well last night. He only gave away a fair few wides last night, but the side was coaching very happy with his execution in the main. So nice to see him bounce back with good figures tonight. He took going for the Arabians though, he never got going. That's how he tried a big shot again. He's stealing my thunder.
Apparently we had a combo.
Sitting throwing rocks across the pavement, hoping it'll cave in and swallow me whole. Wondering how the world keeps on spinning, kinda scared of living when it unfolds. Hard to see the light when everything is dying, waiting for the clear. Thankful I'm alive, but terrified of dying. But hey, I'm still here. Is it bad? Sometimes I like it when I lose control. There's something in it that's so beautiful. Listen, I can see the light, but I can also see the bones decay. I don't know what else there is to say. I'm doing my best not to run away.
bikes for different conditions. Why are you grinning?
Oh, good shot, really good shot. Good connection. Skipper Mossadegh finding a little bit of touch here. 2 boundaries in the over. 50 up with this beauty, really. In the slot for Mossadegh. Yeah, it's a good try. That's a really good shot. Bravo, just happy he got out of the way of it.
I think he was hoping to maybe try and get a bit of a foot, and then with it, no, it's probably not smart if I stick my foot out.
I tell you, I'll try to squeeze this in before the end of the over. As a wicket keeper, when we used to be in first class cricket in Tanzania, my job was basically to get up and down the wicket so the ball turned in the 4th innings. Gamesmanship, I'll call it. I hope the match referee next door won't be coming into it, Ian Gould, but yeah, make sure you wore the long spikes. You know, Captain Rob Key and Dave Fulton at Kent. No, I'll get the long sprigs on because we're bowling last. We've got a couple of good spinners in the team. That's a cool enough. One of those bad balls, I tell you.
I like how you say gamesmanship. You as the viewers can decide what you think Niall did. 10 runs off this over so far. This is the final tweak. Mid-on comes up, fine leg back. So you wonder if something short is coming. We haven't seen a short ball yet from Bravo. Yeah, exactly that. And unfortunately for the Delhi Bulls, lands in no man's land. 11 off that over, 52 for 3.
This game involves an element of financial risk and may be addictive. Please play responsibly and at your own risk.
Daddy, nice. Your father's favorite tree, the garden. Even we can have a garden, you know.
When it comes to change, home is where it all begins. IKEA, make every day brighter.
They go. Well, it has been raining cricket balls. It's a good way to also just check all the action as well without getting in the way. So what do you think is a decent score from here? What do you think the Arabians will be trying to get to? And what do you think they could potentially defend?
Well, they need 2 overs of in and around the 20. I know it's going to take a lot, but they've got to get up to 120 here. I know it's going to take some going, but all you need is 1 big over. Maybe a 20 just to get a bit of momentum back. Delhi have a very, very strong batting lineup.
Plenty of slow balls as well now being employed and into the pitch. Again, just kind of highlighting the fact that it's hard to hit down the ground, especially when you bowl that length.
Yeah, Delhi have a brilliant bowling coach in Azam Mahmood. That's a lovely slow ball, just rolling his hands down the side, almost like a leg cutter. Azam Mahmood is one of the best bowlers going around for his change-up, whether it be back of the hand slow ball or his Yorkers, especially reverse swing Yorker. So if there's anyone they can learn from, they probably know them better at this tournament. Even the previous game, Qulandars had obviously won and won convincingly. Chris Jordan, who bowled 2 overs of 16, his teammates had left. He was out talking to Azam Mahmood. Probably just saying to Azam, listen, did you see me? How did I go? Any thoughts? How was my action? So he was obviously thought of very highly in the world game. And these bowlers, Kashif and Ahmad Butt, especially Ali Khan, learning his trade, will really thrive on his experience.
No, I don't think there's enough pace to be doing anything like that at the moment. All slower deliveries. So very difficult to get the ball behind the wicket.
That third man's in the ring. So there's absolutely no value really. Slower balls, if you're going to go for that, you've really got to get down and sweep it hard. You've got to play for the slower ball. And the normal pace ball is almost a change up at this stage of innings.
They don't care, no, like I do. I've been waiting.
And again, another slower delivery by Hashif. Such a good over so far. Just the 3 runs coming from it. Delhi Bulls looking very comfortable.
We've got a lot of awards, haven't we, in this tournament? I think we should have a Best Shoe Award. There's a couple of good contenders already.
Oh, nearly a chance.
दोस्तों क्या आपका ड्रीम 11 या किसी भी फैंटेसी एप्लीकेशन में लॉस हो रहा है तो व्हाट्सएप नंबर हमने स्क्रीन पर दे रखे हैं आपको जाकर सिर्फ एक बार मैसेज करना है आपको लाइफ टाइम विनिंग फ्री टीम मिलेगी और लाइफ टाइम अच्छी विनिंग होगी हजारों लाखों रुपए जीतना है तो जाकर जल्दी से हमें व्हाट्सएप कर दीजिए दोस्तों अगर आप विनिंग करते हैं तो भी हमें जाकर एक बार व्हाट्सएप करें आपको हमेशा के लिए आपकी विनिंग को डबल ट्रिपल कर दिया जाएगा आपको टिप्स एंड ट्रिक्स दी जाएगी जाकर सिर्फ एक बार मैसेज कर दीजिए आपको हजारों लाखों रुपए विनिंग होगा दोस्तों हर दिन हजारों लाखों रुपए जीतना है तो हमें ड्रीम 11 का लॉस रिकवर करने या फैंटेसी एप्लीकेशन का लॉस रिकवर के लिए हमें जाकर व्हाट्सएप कर दीजिए और आप हमारे टेलीग्राम चैनल फैंटेसी क्रिकेट गुरुकुल वीरूपाजी को भी ज्वाइन कर सकते हैं रोजाना लाइव स्ट्रीमिंग के लिंक के लिए धन्यवाद दोस्तों दोस्तों क्या आपका ड्रीम 11 या किसी भी फैंटेसी एप्लीकेशन में लॉस हो रहा है तो व्हाट्सएप नंबर हमने स्क्रीन पर दे रखे हैं आपको जाकर सिर्फ एक बार मैसेज करना है आपको लाइफ टाइम विनिंग फ्री टीम मिलेगी और लाइफ टाइम अच्छी विनिंग होगी हजारों लाखों रुपए जीतना है तो जाकर जल्दी से हमें व्हाट्सएप कर दीजिए दोस्तों अगर आप विनिंग करते हैं तो भी हमें जाकर एक बार व्हाट्सएप करें आपको हमें
Bravo again. We expect plenty of Yorkers and slower deliveries.
This was for a moment a half a chance. Evan Lewis, that short cover. Yeah, a bit slow off the mark. I reckon that's a half a chance. Not easy, always getting away from Evan Lewis. Half a chance.
Nicely timed, got the width. It was slower, but he picked up the pace easily and knew all he had to do was get it over the cover region.
Yeah, fourth boundary. Really good hit. Kicks the slow ball, commits to it, holds his shape. That's the key there, holds his shape right to the last minute. Sometimes with a slow ball, you can, even if you see him, you just get a bit giddy, a bit too keen. Too far out in front of your body, just held his shape nicely.
Goes again, harder this time, but the field is set. Earlier on, I was talking to Graham Swan about, wickets being lost. They lost 3 wickets within the first 4 overs. Now there's only a handful of overs. There's still only 3 wickets down. So they've got to go. They've got to put their foot on the accelerator right now.
We saw it in the first game. Pune 107 for 2. It's only going at 10 though, but only losing 2 wickets. Java's been out there since the start really. 19 from 17, a strike rate of 111, not good enough. Struggled yesterday as well. Got to put a few into the stands here.
Well, he times this one nicely as well. They seem to be heading in that quadrant. That's exactly where they want to go.
What a boy! Good lad. Let's get the doctor order here for Javad Ahmadi, Afghanistan opener. Not much of a backswing. Stays very low in the stance, almost crouching, very low. Struggles for a little bit of power there. Maybe better off standing a little taller and getting that backswing up a bit more. Bravo in the slot.
Well, Bravo, I wonder if he's going to make a change. If he's going to keep hanging the ball out there, he needs more protection. He does. Fine leg comes up. And mid-off goes back onto the boundary. So I'd expect that he's still going to try and hit that Yorker length.
Well, maybe go for the wide Yorker. Didn't quite go according to plan. Been there, done that. Got many a t-shirt.
Yeah. If you actually look at the back of his shirt, you talk about shirts. He's won a lot of championships. He just wants to remind everyone, Mr. Champion, if you don't mind.
Yeah, certainly is the world star. If you sign Dwayne Bravo, you get instant curve appeal, you think. Great for marketing, advertising, selling shirts, selling branding. That's half the game, isn't it? In this day and age, the way the game is going, fantastic. Great player. West Indian cricket.
Well, good over in the end after being hit for 2 fours. Just went for 12. 2 overs left. 68 for 3.
This game involves an element of financial risk and may be addictive. Please play responsibly and at your own risk.
तो क्या आपका ड्रीम 11 या किसी भी फैंटेसी एप्लीकेशन में लॉस हो रहा है तो व्हाट्सएप नंबर हमने स्क्रीन पर दे रखे हैं। आपको जाकर सिर्फ एक बार मैसेज करना है, आपको लाइफ टाइम विनिंग फ्री मिलेगी और लाइफ टाइम अच्छी विनिंग होगी। हजारों लाखों रुपए जीतना है तो जाकर जल्दी से हमें व्हाट्सएप कर दीजिए दोस्तों। अगर आप विनिंग करते हैं तो भी हमें जाकर एक बार व्हाट्सएप करें, आपको हमेशा के लिए आपकी विनिंग को डबल ट्रिपल कर दिया जाएगा। आपको टिप्स एंड ट्रिक्स दी जाएगी, जाकर सिर्फ एक बार मैसेज कर दीजिए, आपको हजारों लाखों रुपए विनिंग होगा दोस्तों। हर दिन हजारों लाखों रुपए जीतना है तो हमें ड्रीम 11 का लो।
Ali back into the attack. Polite inquiry. He thought he heard something.
He's been much better this evening. Ali County got smashed yesterday for 29 and 2, but tonight he's been much better. He's varying his pace. He's got a bit more confidence. Not much doing. A little bit cheeky one. He just follows the batsman. It's good bowling actually. Sometimes you can get put off by the batsman, maybe get it wrong and get carved, but he held his nerve.
Into the pitch, and just exactly what the Arabians needed. They don't care. They need to get boundaries.
Yes, the 5th for the skipper. Lost the deck. He needs a bit of support from Javed and Mahdi though. It's back of a length, it's short, it's a slower ball. Third man's in the ring. Well,